Yeah. Rafiq Cromwell, defensive back, Slippery Rock University, coming to my world.
Whoa, look, I live my life with no regrets. Just cause I ain't seen you, nigga, no, I ain't forget. Steal from your own partners, that's the trait of a bitch. But I'm over that, life too short, like a skit. I told my mama, please be patient with me, I'ma win. I know I put you through that bull, don't know where to begin. You sacrificed and quit your job to help me chase my dream. Strong, black, beautiful queen, you get my respect, and I love you. Until I'm gone, I'm gonna say this.
I'm originally from the south side area, south side of Pittsburgh, Knoxville. Grew up on Rochelle Street. I started out there, and then, you know, my mother being young, we did a lot of moving around. We moved from Knoxville to the Hill, and then over here to the north side. I grew up in a household with my grandmother, my grandfather, my mom, my uncle. It was a lot of us, being that she had me when she was 15 years old, so that's mainly where I've been, just kind of all around, for real. Football been a part of my life, my whole life. I started playing football when I was 6. It's actually funny because the first time I actually started playing football, I didn't really go to practice. Like, my mama had to force me to get up out the bed to go to practice, but the first time I went, after that, it was just all history from there, you know, just fell in love with the game.
On my chest, so every day you know it's Christmas. A present to these hoes, never pleasant to these hoes.
It taught me a lot, more than just sport. It taught me really how to be a man, really, you know. I lost my dad when I was 2, so it was hard to deal with that and be able to just try to learn a lot of things throughout life. But football showed me a lot, and I mean, just through all the journeys that I've been through and everything that I've been through with getting where I am now, it definitely groomed me as a man.
Whoa, in due time, in due time.
There's the same house that me, my mom, my grandmother, my uncle, my granddad, we all stayed in until I was about 9 years old, and then that's when we moved over to the north side. And I owe a lot of everything that I've been through and just how I succeeded to my grandparents. So we're gonna go ahead inside and check them out real quick.
The smile, his smile would make you melt. He would get into all kind of trouble, and he just smiled and not let him go. This is his uncle, my son, and this one would beat up on this one. But that was his baby, so he wouldn't hit him back. So this is when Rafiq was 4. Very charming fella, as you can see. And it was mama's baby. Yes, he was. He was my baby. But he was a good kid. Rafiq always been a good kid. Mannerable, humbled, like all kinds of sports. He can draw. Did you guys know he could draw? One of those, what they say, talented persons in all areas. That's Rafiq. But his favorite was football. That's his favorite thing to do. They started playing football when he was 6. And I used to watch the coach. All the little boys were no more than about 3 feet tall. And the coach had Rafiq and Jamar. They were standing in the wrong spot. So the coach put Rafiq under this arm and Jay under this arm, and he wouldn't put the kids where they want. Looked like a big chess game. I thought it was so funny. I had to laugh. I laughed all day. And what was so funny about it, when he got Rafiq to where he wanted, that's where Rafiq stand, waiting for the ball. Always wanted the ball. I would give anything to have that again, for this guy to be that little boy running around getting in trouble, opening all the drawers. No reason, just to make a mess. But that was the best time in my life, having Rafiq, a little guy. I'm so sorry he grew up. I do. I still try to play with him.
We're here in front of my high school, Perry Traditional Academy, home of the Commodores. Spent 4 years here, came in 2005, graduated 2009, class of 09. Freshman year, I played junior varsity and dress varsity. Sophomore year, I was a backup and backup corner for Harold Tardy. He was an all-state receiver, all-state corner at the time. My first game, my sophomore year, I played and I had 8 tackles. And then the day after school let out my junior year, man, I suffered a knee injury. I dislocated my knee, had to get a piece of my knee fixed. I ended up missing like the whole first half of my junior season. Came back at the end of my junior season and then had like 15 tackles within 5 games. Then going into my senior season, I was a player to watch in Pennsylvania. I became one of the top players in the state. I ended up finishing all-conference receiver, all-conference corner, all-city corner, all-city receiver. I've been through a lot of trials and tribulations here in high school. I went through losing all my scholarship. I had a couple Division I offers, just about any Division II offer you can think of, and then had some attention from Division III schools, of course. SAT scores and ACT scores wasn't high enough. I needed an 18 on my ACT to go Division I. I needed a 17 to go Division II. And I took the last ACT of the school year and got a 16 on it. So what I had to do once I graduated, I had to go to community college. I went to CCAC for 2.5 years. I worked hard. I dealt with a number of schools. Worked hard. Was able to get in Mercer University. Got some scholarship money back. Went there. I went the fall of 2011. It was a great time for me to get back on the field. Was on the field. I suffered a concussion halfway through the season. I missed. Then dealt with some situations where I wasn't able to play spring ball my first year out there. So I continued to grind, continued to work hard, like how I was when I was at CCAC. When I was at CCAC, I went to school full-time. I worked 2 jobs and was training for football. So I kind of just got back into that mentality that I got to do what it takes. And I transferred to Slippery Rock University. Now I'm at Slippery Rock University. I played spring ball there. I did a lot of good things in the fall, in the spring. You know, I held my own. I learned a lot from the coaches. I learned a lot from my teammates. My teammates gained respect for me, and I gained respect for them. And looking like I'll be going into this next season, you know, with a chance to compete for the starting spot and really be able to make a name for myself in college. I got 2 more years of college left, man, and it's just been a journey. It's been a real journey going from being a 6-year-old kid coming out of a neighborhood where dreams rarely come true to, you know, being in high school, being a big name around the city and the state, to losing it all within the drop of a dime. And now, you know, I'm starting to regain my name and starting to get back to where I once was, and, you know, just showing that I'm a dream chaser, just being everything everybody said I couldn't be, and just giving my city hope, giving my family hope, you know, just trying to make a way for everybody around me and my family, you know. And what I learned that in life, in order to be great, man, you gotta grow unfamiliar with limitations, just do what you gotta do. And it all started here, the city of Pittsburgh, my high school, you know, Hill District Disciples, Springview Trojans, Perry Commodores, Mercer's Lakers, and now I'm a Slippery Rock University Rock boy. So, you know, that's just a look into my life, man. I hope y'all enjoy. Continue to grind, no days off, and do what you gotta do, man.